Fox News alert, alarming new details about the financial toll of illegal immigration on the local level. The Los Angeles County supervisor finding that county taxpayers shelled out $600 million last year on welfare services and benefits for the children of illegal immigrants. But the number soared to more than $1.6 billion when he counted the welfare costs and services for all illegals in the county. And that number does not even include education. Those staggering costs are just for one county in one state, a state that happens to be basically broke. Stu Varney is the host of Varney and Company on the Fox Business Network and my guest now. Stu, that is staggering.
Yes.
That's a big number for a state that can't afford it, and nonetheless, what are you going to do?
The sheer size, the size of that number is, as you say, staggering. $600 million in welfare benefits to the children of illegal immigrants in one county in 1 year. And as you say, expand that out, the cost of all illegals in that one county in 1 year is $1.6 billion. Now consider the source. This is not some right-wing or left-wing crazy group out there picking a number out of thin air. This is Michael Antonovich, a 30-year LA County supervisor. Reliable source, massive number, and remember that that county, that city, is broke. The state is broke. You cannot pay this money, but you must pay it.
Well, but the argument is, what are you going to do? We're talking about babies, toddlers, little kids who did not have any say in the fact that their parents took them across that border illegally. Are you going to say, you don't get to eat? You don't get any welfare benefits because you have a parent who broke the law.
Fair point. Now, you're raising the moral issue and you're raising the issue of illegal immigration.
Because when you talk about it just in the abstract without thinking about a little one-year-old going hungry and not having food because he has no welfare benefits, it's easy to decide the issue. It's when you think of the moral consequences that it gets tougher.
Point well taken. I approach this, however, from the financial point of view. We're looking at the finances of California State and at Los Angeles itself, the city thereof. Just follow this through. Who is going to pay this money? You think you should be paying it. Got it. Who is going to pay this money? They're broke. Who's going to pay? Are we now going to ask the taxpayers of Missouri or Texas or Maine to bail out and pay for these welfare costs incurred by the sons and daughters of illegals in California, which is broke? Isn't there a morality there? Is it moral to ask the people of Maine to pay this kind of money to those people there in that situation?
Well, and there's also a question about, you know, what other cuts they'll have to make if they do pay this bill. Already we were talking about how Medicaid is getting cut in certain states because they're facing budget shortfalls, and that also helps protect children who are not of privilege.
Richard Riordan, former mayor of Los Angeles, told me this morning that he expects, indeed he welcomes, a bankruptcy declaration in Los Angeles within 3 years, and that currently there are more than 40 children in each class in the public schools of Los Angeles, and that's going to rise. It's 61 kids per teacher per class in Detroit. It's going to get to 50, odds are, in Los Angeles. Talk to me about the morality of that. Who pays? Where are the cuts made if you're going to pay out this money to this group of people?
We've seen this theme emerge so much in the context of illegal immigration and the discussion talking about, because this is a compassionate nation that does take care of its own, and we've been taking care of folks who aren't necessarily, quote, our own, who aren't American citizens, because we are compassionate. And yet the argument is, the more we do that, the more incentive there is for people to cross the border illegally, and we downward spiral into financial, areas we can't handle.
$1.6 billion in one county in 1 year per year.
Wow.
Astonishing amount of money.
All right, Stu, thank you.
Sure.